Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy and welcome to the second official episode of the Jurassic Winter Wonderland, our Christmas themed or holiday themed, winter holiday themed mini series that we are trying to build throughout the month of December. As you can see, I'm building a giant aviary over here that took me like 50 tries to actually fit in that corner, as you can see according to the circles over there. So we'll have a section on the inside where we will get through the biosim buildings and the hyperloop, and then we also have a tour that goes all around it. In those, those fractal particles of the snowflake. Is that how you call it? I'm not really sure. So this is the inside of the snowflake aviary, and I put in the biosim building over here to connect it. I didn't fit any other buildings over here, so the people are not going to be happy with their needs met. I only put two bathrooms over here, but I mean, whatever, come on people, it's just you can go an hour or two without food or drink or something, just get something to drink before. I mean, duh. And I was trying to decorate it over here, since this game is very, very sparse on trees when it comes to enclosed spaces. I had to put all the placeable trees in there. I'm putting down some fountains. I'm trying to decorate it the same way that I decorated the square before. This is like the mini square. We will be decorating one more square in this episode. I'm trying to put as much as possible into one episode as possible. That was a weird sentence structure. And I do love this color, this blue color. It just accentuates the winter. It accentuates, the wintry weather and everything, the winter holidays. And these fountains are just the best. And also these biosim decorations are really, really nice when it comes to this winter setting and winter environment, and the color blue. It's just so freaking nice. I do love it. So we have 6 viewing galleries over here, and they are looking into the aviary, the snowflake aviary, or the white aviary. Even though the inside of the aviary is not going to be white, it's going to resemble a cave, because this map has the specific, it's permafrosted, but under the aviary dome you don't have the permafrost. You actually can get the rock, the grass, well, if we can call it grass. It's just very, very, very dry grass on this map. So that's why I placed in the rocks and I placed in the calamities, but you will see that later on. I'm trying to fit a few trees over here around the biosim building to make it look at least a little better. Again, I'm placing the fountain, I'm placing these ambers over here to accentuate the blue color, and I'm trying to put it wherever I can. And I'm putting down some greenery, some trees, because in this whole process I keep forgetting that we also have the trees over here. This is me doing some groundwork for future enclosures over here. I wanted to know where things would go and how things would be situated. I wanted to have this valley over here for my herbivores, and the valley is going to have a river, and this river is going to go into this huge lake that we will have here, the huge lake that will be within and inside of the aviary. When it dawned on me that I would do it, I was so pleased with the idea that the whole aviary would basically be just some sort of canals, and it's all going to be cave-like. It's going to look very like the Dimetrodon caves, the mines from the Dominion movie. It literally looks like that, and I was just so pleased. This is me trying to put down the zip line over here. I will have to correct it because it messed up with the ground over there on the huge steep mountain that I built. We will be building things on that mountain, I think, and maybe not in the next episode, because in the next episode I would love to focus on the Herbivore Valley and the enclosures around the hotel section. It's all kind of all over the place because I am really trying to build this within 6 episodes max, 5 maybe 6. And I am really trying to put as much as I can into every single one of these episodes, and I think I've been quite successful. Yeah, I've been quite successful at the expense of my sanity, because like the episode 1 took 4 hours to build. This episode took 4 hours to build, and yeah, it's a lot of work actually. But it's Christmas. It's Christmas, so well, what wouldn't you do for a holiday themed park? And I also want to start building, like once the DLC comes out, I want to start building something on the Maltese. Do you call it Maltese maps? Is the adjective of Malta Maltese? I guess it is, right? So I want to start building something on those maps, some park or two. I want to I already have a build planned for the Troceiraptors, so that should be, hopefully that should be coming on Thursday. Once the DLC comes out, I will try to just like build it within one night and then publish it. It's going to be crazy. Because I also have a theater rehearsal at that night. I mean, that evening, and we're playing in like 2 weeks, and this is all like, all my schedules are colliding. I mean, but at least the work has been fine. Work has, like been treating me well. There's not that much of it lately, so it's fine. I mostly just sit there and I get to, like edit some of these videos in the meantime when I have, like a while, when I have an hour or two to kill. So that's fine. That's really nice. And when I mentioned the DLC or the new expansion, this is the canals that I was talking about. I basically made this like as if the lake was like under the whole thing, under the whole aviary, and I was so satisfied with how this turned out. It's looking so great in the end that I was just like, I'm in love with this build already. And when I was talking about the expansion, I need to mention the giveaway that I'll be doing. So if you want to know how to participate in the giveaway, and if you want to have a chance to be gifted the new expansion, the Malta DLC on Steam, join my Discord channel. The rules are there, and you can also enter your submission through the Discord channel. So you have to be a part of the Discord channel to enter, and there will be one winner, one that will build. Basically, what you need to do is to try to build some winter holiday themed or Christmas themed or whatever you're celebrating themed park in the game. It doesn't have to be a whole park. It can be like maybe an enclosure, or it can be, for example, just a build or square or something, some original idea or a very nice design that I will like the best. And if I like it the best, I will gift you the DLC, the expansion. So I'm looking forward to all your submissions. You have time until December 18th to build it and to post it, and then I will announce the winners when I'm doing the final park tour of this park, which should come out the day before Christmas, or at least I hope so. I hope that I will be able to finish the park before that, because after it doesn't make sense. So yeah, sleep is overrated, I guess. But I got a new TV, so hopefully I won't just binge watch Wednesday since it came out, and it's just so good. I've seen 2 episodes and it's just really, really great. I am using these black rocks over here because the texture is also kind of very black, so I wanted to accentuate that, and then it dawned on me that I should use these lights, and that they should be like these yellow golden lights within the aviary to make it really look like a cave. And the cave is not very well lit, but it is lit a little bit, and I'm rhyming now apparently. And we'll have a and I used the calamities. I'm showing you only a very, very small portion of the aviary building, and placing down the rocks, placing down the lights, because it was taking forever, and I cut out a huge chunk of it because it's just like not interesting to look at someone place down rocks, and these videos are really, really, really long. But I'm taking it in a way that when I usually do like 10 episode series, they are usually like 10 to 12 minutes per episode, and these would be like 20, so it kind of fits the whole, like a runtime of something. I'm really thinking about everything in this episodic way, and it's so fun because when I was a child, I used to play pretend that I was actually on TV, and I would play and do these little episodes of whatever I was currently watching. Yeah, that's my childhood, and I'm apparently now sharing that with you. And this is kind of like a throwback to my childhood when I'm doing these series, and it's like I'm calling it a series, and it has these episodes, and it has a series finale, and I'm just like the inner child in me is thriving right now when it comes to this, and basically playing this game. And that's what I actually wrote on my Discord channel, that doing this is basically my love letter to my past self, to the child that I used to be, that I hope that some fragments of this child are still in me. The child that was obsessed with dinosaurs and Jurassic Park and all of this. So this is kind of a throwback for me, and and me being able to stay in touch with my like younger self, I guess. Yes, that this is coming from a guy that is going to be 30 next year. So yeah. So this is me desperately clinging onto my younger years. But I do love it. I do love building these parks and coming up with these ideas, because it's just like, it's creative heaven for me. And doing this Christmas park, it sparks so much joy in me, because it's not just like another park, and it's Christmas, and that always feels good. And yeah, I kind of like am talking in circles now, I guess. So this is the second square that we are building here, and I decided that these fences, I really needed to get a blueprint or a sense of what these enclosures would look like and what the fences would look like before I started building all of this. And this is the bell square, or the jingle bell square. So these are the jingle bells that I'm building over here. And there's gonna be 2 of them. It's actually not that difficult to build. It's very, very easy to do this. As you can see me do this on screen right now. And I put the yellow golden lights over here to give it the illusion of the bells being golden. and we'll be putting some greenery around it. There's already people walking there. This was the moment when I found out that the zip lines can actually be used as transport. It's good to know, because I don't know if I was like, I wasn't sure. I was like not 100% sure that they would be. I'm doing another snowflake over here. I do love doing the snowflakes like this. It's just like I fell in love with this notion of fountains being lit with those blue lights, and it's all wintry, and I just love it so much. It's just yay. And I'm I should stop being so creepy, I guess. I don't know. And I'm placing down my favorite trees. Yes. Some people have favorite books. I have a favorite tree, and some shrubs as well, and putting my favorite fountain, yeah, and a favorite fountain apparently. My favorite fountains all around, and these biosyn lights. And for some reason, the light just wouldn't, you know, like the game sometimes doesn't want you to put things at certain places that it just doesn't like to be to put these things, and I'm getting lost with words. I haven't told you any word in Slovak for this episode, so the Slovak word for this episode could be the word for jingle bells, and I'm not really sure if this is a Czech word, because we say rolničky. But rolničky, I feel like it's a Czech word that we just took, and in Slovak word it's just bells, and you say zvončeky. So bells are zvončeky, and jingle bells could be rolničky, but I really do feel like it's taken from Czech. Because Slovak and Czech language are actually very similar, and we... being the smaller language and the smaller nation, we used to and still do steal some words from them, and we generally understand each other. I mean, Slovaks understand Czechs better than Czechs understand Slovak, especially the younger generations, because it used to be in a way that our TVs would be very like you to this day Slovaks do have Czech channels. And for example, Disney Channel is not in Slovak; it's only in Czech. So our Slovak children usually watch Czech TV and watch all of these shows in the Czech language, and that's why we understand it better, because in the Czech Republic there's not that much Slovak going on, despite all the Slovaks kind of fleeing to Czech Republic for better schools, better health, better education, better everything basically. Oh my god, what am I still doing here? Anyway, here's some trees for you. And some lights, and I think that we will slowly be approaching, yeah, and some rocks. Of course, we need to have the rocks over here, and I think that we will go into the final overview very soon after I finish putting down these rocks in here. You got a little cultural lesson from me when it comes to my nation and my country. And here we are. I should shut up about my country because it sucks anyway. So this is the snowflake that we built. This is the square, the Jingle Bell Square that we built in this episode too. This is the Nasutoceratops that we have in the enclosure around the snowflakes. I didn't really tell you guys that there was this enclosure around the snowflake, and we put the Nasutoceratops there and the Gallimimus and the Dreadnoughtus, and now I kind of regret that I put the Dreadnoughtus there with this skin, because I just saw the live stream from Frontier and all the new Dreadnoughtus skins are just so great, and I guess I'm going to replace them. So this is the aviary during the day. I put the Quetzalcoatlus there, but we also have the Tropeognathus here, I think my all-time favorite, and I finally released the Barbaridactylus somewhere, because this was the first time that I released the Barbaridactylus. Since it's in the game, it's been 3 months, and we already have a new DLC. That is how much behind I am with some of these things, but it's just like I've been busy, you know. And this is the look at the aviary at the night, and this is the look within and inside the aviary at night. It really looks kind of creepy, but it looks kind of cavey, and I love this atmosphere that it has. I love this attitude. This aviary's got an attitude. So this is the Quetzalcoatlus, Tropeognathus. We'll have a full park tour after this is over, but I really need to be, you know, like saving some time over here because these videos are so long and I'm afraid that nobody's going to be watching them. So this is the view at the night at the kind of like valley around the snowflake. This is the square within the snowflake, within the aviary. Again, we have the green and red lights, but we also have these blue lights. And we're in the aviary again. I don't know why I did it like this. And we're out of the aviary again. So this was some weird editing on my part. I'm sorry, guys. But this is my cue. I will start saying my goodbyes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, comment, or share with your friends. And if you think that you will like my upcoming content and want to see this part getting built, please do consider subscribing because there's much more coming. So thank you again for watching, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tommy, and have the greatest of the days. Till the next time, bye-bye.